Ooh, I'm gonna get it wet. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Humble Warrior checking in with you. Excuse me for that. Last night I originally made a video speaking on Tua and Jacoby Brissett, and I didn't finish the video because, for one, I was super drunk, and for two, I probably was talking outside of my butt for all I know. But I wanted to come on here and make a few pointers about this whole Miami Dolphins offensive struggle situation. For starters, week 2, Tua goes down with a fractured rib injury, or fractured ribs. From there, the offense gets blanketed, doesn't score a point. Hi! Well, all right then. The offense goes blank, doesn't score a point, and from there, week 3, they play the Raiders, in which they struggle to even basically get into the end zone until late in the fourth quarter. They barely put them in abysmal, 200, 250, maybe 300 yards a game. And
Yes.
last week they played the Colts, who is by far the worst team in the league, but for some reason Miami could barely put up 21 points against them, barely. And with Jacoby Brissett, they still managed to lose the game. As a matter of fact, Jacoby Brissett has just one more touchdown than Tua. Currently, right now, he only has Tua only 2 for 1. So it's like you're not getting any real production from him. And which goes to my next point. Jacoby Brissett is a bona fide backup. That's all he'll ever be. Oh man, it's not gonna be good. Cameron, get Jace. But he's ever only gonna be a backup. That's the best he can hope for. His play style is terrible. I gotta watch the film breakdown, but I was told that he had several receivers open. He went throwing the ball, similar to the guy in Philly, right? But he had several receivers open, and he would not get them the ball. As a matter of fact, against the Raiders, Gronkowski had broke down the sideline for a wide open touchdown, and he missed him. He wouldn't even look that way to throw the ball. If that was Tua, he's gonna make the correct read. If you see Gronkowski wide open, he's gonna put it where he can get it, and he's gone. But my whole issue with people is this: you keep talking about Tua's trash, Tua's this, undersized, weak arm, blah blah blah. But you don't realize the offensive scheme they built in Miami was built for his skill set. It's predicated to help them win games. It's not there to put up big, huge, godly numbers. Because in college, I mean, he put up, 200, maybe 250, 300 yards a game. But even then, they still won. Like, they were undefeated, just about. So, he's a winner. I don't know what people get this thing from, with him and Herbert and comparing the two. There's no comparison. Herbert is a beast. But if you give Tua an offensive line, some semblance of a line, not one that's going to whiff on blocks or miss their assignments, or just let guys come on through and hit them, he can also be a beast. The boy came into the league with the most expectations of probably any rookie, and he didn't even say a word coming in. But he gets the most hatred of any player I've seen since I've been watching football. And I'm baffled as to why that is. Like, I'm confused. So he gets little to no respect, and then he gets tons and tons of hate. And for what reason? Because he's 7-3 as a starter? Because he helps you stay in games to win them? Because he knows how to make the correct read, the right throw? He can read a defense, anticipate the play, and make the correct audible to put you in a situation to move the chains or to score. I'm literally confused at this point as to what fans want from him. Because to me, it seems that they want to lose, but put up godly numbers, flashy numbers. Oh, he threw 450 yards and 5 touchdowns, but we lost by 20. So with the Dolphin fans, I'm becoming one myself. But with these fans, I have a legit question. What do you want from him? What is it that he actually can do at this point to prove to you that he is a legit leader, that he can lead your franchise to a Super Bowl? Because even if he wins the Super Bowl for the Dolphins, they're not going to give him the respect he deserves. They're not going to go back and say, oh, well, he was actually good all along. All he needed was a little help. Because everybody's praising Herbert, but they fail to realize Herbert had the worst offensive line last year. But he still lost. He put up 4,000 yards, yeah, but he lost. He lost a lot of games. They didn't make the playoffs. They didn't even sniff the playoffs. This year they're 3-1. They got a chance, but don't do it. No, Jace. Lord Jesus, Cameron, don't let him do that. But they didn't even sniff the playoffs. So this whole narrative about Brissett and Tua blows my mind. The offense is going backwards, big time. Will Fuller is a prime example. There's no way Tua would threw the ball to the ground and Will Fuller goes for it and hurts his finger. There's no way that happens. Because the way Tua's throwing motion is, he throws you open. He had to learn that though, but he learned in the NFL you have to throw people open. They don't just get open. You do need a little separation, maybe like an inch and a half, or maybe like a few meters or something like that, or a few inches. But you can still throw receivers open. You just can't. You can't expect them to get wide open. This is not like college and high school. They don't get wide open, but you can throw them open. And I think Tua's learned that by the certain coverages and zone coverages and blitz schemes and stuff like that. He's learned how to manipulate the defense and to convert a first down or get a touchdown or whatever, and put points on the board and keep the opposing team's offense off the field. And he's only going to get better. I can imagine right now, like, even though he's hurt, he's recovering. They say he's on the right track to get back for the Jacksonville game, which I would love to see him play in. But I'm convinced now that he's going to take that next step as a quarterback. He just needs his line to get better. That line has to gel. He's put him down. He's okay. Put him down. He all right. But I'm convinced he's going to, take that next step, because there's nothing else for him to really do. I mean, yeah, putting up numbers is nice, but as long as he continues to win games and they're in the playoff hunt every year, and then eventually, within like 2 or 3 years, they should make a solid Super Bowl run.
What's piano?
Right there.
Tell him to come on for his parents' pockets.
Okay, well, I gotta get all of them in here then. All right, guys, that was my little take, my little breakdown, if you would.
His mom over there.
Yeah, she over there.
What's wrong, Ava?
I'm just waiting for
Peace.
you to do that for me.